Robin Nolan, and I'm going to do a super quick video here to show you some Lush chords, right? There's crispy chords, of course, and there's also Lush chords, and you can apply Lush chords to a ballad. And I just want to give you a concept of learning gypsy jazz guitar, which can really help you, I think, and kind of get you learning faster and kind of wasting your time doing the wrong stuff. And straight out the gate, if you need help with all this gypsy jazz stuff, if you want me to actually coach you personally online, then come to gypsyjazztransfusionclub.com. That's where students are making real great progress, and they get access to all the club videos of learning the rhythm and the repertoire and soloing. And there's a whole community there. It's just really awesome. And if anyone's there who's a club member, please write in what the experience is like there. Now, my mantra when I'm teaching people is to learn less things, but learn them really deeply. And that goes for playing a tune like Manoir Des, right? This is a tune that Django wrote called Django's Castle. And it's the one that goes... Like a really beautiful melody, and if you don't know it, it's a really great one to learn. If you'd like to learn it, come over to the club, Gypsy Jazz Transfusion Club. But I want to give you more the concept of learning this, and that is to go deep into the chords, right? So instead of learning loads of tunes and knowing kind of half knowing, skating over the top of a few tunes, it's better to know a few tunes really well. And this Manoir Des Reves, it's wide open for some real lush chords. So it starts with this phrase, like, right? That's basically A7 to D, right? So kind of sounds not like this, right? But it's basically this kind of typical gypsy jazz voicing for A13, right? But with the B flat in the bass. So, by the way, welcome everybody. I can see people from all around the world. Ole's in the house, Odd, Thad. Type in where you're watching from, and also share this video. Put it out there, share it to a friend, and click the love heart or the hate button if you really feel mad. Right, Manoir Des Reves, Django's Castle. You got those first two chords, right? So you got, that's the melody note there, and then you've got this D6/9, right? And usually the form, the ballad kind of hangs on that D, so it goes 2 bars of D. There's 2 bars of D again, right? So what I want to show you is a way to kind of put a bit of movement and lush up that bit where there's 2 bars of D, right? So you've got the chord for a start. That first chord could be, you've got the open A there, then the G, B flat, whatever those notes are, but, right? And when you get to the D, see I've got that open G, and it goes, that's already making it more lush, right? So, right, that's the A7 type, right? And then here, right, that's the D. And then instead of hanging on a D for 2 bars, you can go D, B minor, E minor 7, right? So those chords, you go on D, B minor 9, right? Sounds just really joyous and beautiful. E minor. Here's a really nice E minor chord, right? E minor. But if you've got this real kind of, right, you've got that sound. Right, so basically instead of going D for 2 bars, you've got D, B minor 7, E minor 7, A7 to give it a bit of movement. So it'll sound B minor 7, E minor 7, and then again, right, same, right, that. And also, when you learn, like I said at the beginning, when you learn a tune, learn it deep, so you can play like a solo version. So I was playing it like a rhythm player and just going, like as accompanying, I'd play it like that. But if you go a little bit deeper, you could even make it as a solo guitar piece, you know. kind of thing. There's that chord. So basically, I know the tune Manoir Des really well. So therefore, when you've got a lot of chords to choose from, it makes your accompaniment more interesting when you're soloing. When you're accompanying somebody else is playing a tune, and B, it means that you could play a solo arrangement of that tune. You know what I mean? So my advice is to concentrate on less tunes, but really learn them deeply. Okay. And if you want help with all this gypsy jazz stuff, right? If you want me to literally coach you personally online, and you want to get access to all the best lessons to learn the repertoire, the soloing, and the rhythm, and join a community of players who are all learning, there's guest teachers, there's all sorts of cool stuff, then go to gypsyjazztransfusionclub.com, okay? This is the place which can save you a lot of time, and you can learn gypsy jazz the fun way. We've got guest teachers as well. The guest teacher of this month is Christian Van Hamer, another fantastic player we can all learn from. So welcome everybody. Mauro, welcome brother. Rien is in the house from Holland, people from Norway. I like to keep all these lessons kind of focused on one thing, and the one thing in this lesson is that if you want to learn the repertoire well, then learn less tunes, right? It's simple. Go deeper into the one tune rather than moving on to another. So, Manoir Des, right? You might just think, oh, there's 2 bars of D. Right, D. But you can go D, B minor, E minor. Right, you can put a bit of movement in there. You can also do this. So the way to do that is to just explore each tune that you're learning deeper without getting distracted by another tune, okay? So try and remember that. And it doesn't matter if you don't know 100 tunes. If you could learn 10 tunes, then you're ready to do a set, right? 10 tunes would be great. And if you could learn those 10 tunes really well, off by heart, so you're not reliant on the chart, then that's the way to do it, right? So, okay, I'll play a bit of Manoir Des Reves. Like I'm practicing it is the other tip. Get a metronome going. Just got one online here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Manoir Des Reves. 1, 2. So. This is the way to practice. Hard, right? You've got to keep in the pulse. B minor, E minor, A minor. Right, and that's basically how you're going to practice with the metronome. And then if you learn the chords and lots of alternatives, then you can play a piece out of time. Right, it's D major, right? You can see. That D is pretty cool. You can't see it, but it's kind of going. So you got that clash, which kind of makes it sound quite cool. Right, so just a few ideas to get you kind of inspired on Django's Castle. Hope everybody's doing great and having a great day, and I wish you a great weekend. And don't forget, if you need help or if you'd like help with all this gypsy jazz stuff, then go to the link in the description, gypsyjazztransfusionclub.com, and I can help you personally there, and you'll get access to all the really cool lessons in the community, the guest teachers, the live sessions I do in the club. It's really awesome. So that's it. It's really short today. people messenger me. So I wish you a great weekend. Let's just play a little bit more Django's Castle, and I'll sign off. That's kind of a good chord. Once you've learned that chord, you can kind of slide it up every 3 frets. It kind of sounds dramatic. Make it lush. This is a good chord. A nice ending. Wish you a beautiful weekend, and don't forget to check out the club, Gypsy Jazz Transfusion Club. Lots of love.